welcome to CBJ News. I'm Olivia with your 12:30 headlines. A man stabbed in Nottingham has been named by police today. Reuben Morris Lang, who was 21, died after being assaulted outside a shop on Robin Hood Street in St Anne's on Wednesday night. A murder investigation continues and police have increased patrols in the area to reassure people. People have been protesting outside a Nottingham abortion clinic since the beginning of March will today have company from those on the other side of the argument. The 40 Days for Life protest is being held at QMC for 12 hours a day for 40 days by a Nottingham faith group. It aims to encourage women to go through with the pregnancy rather than choose abortion. Pro-Choice Nottingham are attending the vigil today in a counter-protest, but the anti-abortion group insists they're only there to offer support to women.
It's basically to sort of influence the minds, hearts and minds of people who are thinking about having an abortion.
As independent businesses continue to rise across the city, our reporter Grace Connery explores why they're important and visits a local chocolate business. Warning, if you have a sweet tooth, this may make you slightly peckish.
Nottingham city centre is home to hundreds of independent businesses. Some are recognised by the public and some are walked past unnoticed. There are over 30,000 local businesses across the East Midlands, and Hockley is known to being home for many of them. Turland Street, a street in the area, is home to an independent chocolate business, Studio Chocolate, which is based in a flat above a nail shop. 22-year-old Ellie's inspiration behind most of her delicious creations comes from the belief that chocolate should never be one colour.
So after my studies, I decided I wanted to be my own boss and work for myself. So started off from home and then kind of gradually worked my way up from there. Had a few different kitchens and now we are where we are and it's working really well. We're forever expanding. We've just signed a contract for a shop, so it's really exciting and can't wait really.
Studio Chocolate's success continues to grow as her chocolates are now in demand. They can also be purchased online and even on the unique gift website notonthehighstreet.com. After recently hiring her first 2 employees, the independent business proves that Nottingham is home to successful independent businesses. Although as some local businesses across the city rise, others fall.
The main things about entrepreneurs and business people is that they're hugely pragmatist and they're practical and they simply get on with it. And I think one of my advice to a lot of the businesses I engage with is keep on being pragmatic, keep on tapping in, keep on knocking on doors. And one of those doors includes the D2N2 Growth Hub door because we're here to support you as well.
As Studio Chocolate's achievements climb, so does being noticed on the creative and competitive markets across the city. Although Ellie hopes that her unique designs and creations will help the business stand out. Support is offered from many organisations in Nottingham to help entrepreneurs accomplish their business dreams. However, it's arguable that more could be done.
There's always more to be done, of course, and that's organisations like the Chamber or Institute of Directors or Federation of Small Businesses or any other business support organisation has a role in terms of being able to showcase those businesses, not just to the residents of Nottingham and Nottinghamshire, but clearly further afield as well.
Ellie shows that independent businesses in Nottingham can be a success. Grace Connery, CBJ News.
Big changes will be taking place to the law surrounding smoking in just a matter of weeks. By the 21st of May, cigarettes in a pack of 10 and small bags of roll-up tobacco under 30 grams will be discontinued. Menthol cigarettes will start to be gradually phased out and the cheapest packet of cigarettes will cost £8.82. The changes are in a bid to prevent people from smoking. However, small suppliers think it will improve their sales.
With them getting rid of price smart cigarettes and cheap cigarettes, people won't shop around more, so we found that like a few people looked at our cigarettes and they were too expensive and walked off. But now I don't think we'll see less of that happening and people will just pay the extra price now. Because obviously our cigarettes are a bit more expensive because of the location and obviously the convenience, so we charge a bit extra. But yeah, I think it'll help our shop more now.
And there's some good news for Nottingham, as the city has been ranked in the top 50 for student cities. This is an added incentive for students who are already studying or thinking of studying in Nottingham, as the booming nightlife is mixed with plenty of historical sites and attractions. There are plenty of hotspots to keep students from all backgrounds and cultures entertained. The website topuniversities.com published the results in which Nottingham was placed number 43 out of the top 50. This is a huge achievement for the city as it helped put Nottingham firmly on the map.
I really agree with that statement. Me being a student in Nottingham, it's been an amazing, experience. Going on nights out with friends from the uni on Saturdays has been amazing, and also, the town itself is, beautiful. So I couldn't ask for, a better place to be at right now.
A second milk lounge will be opening as early as April in Beeston, providing a public place for mothers to be able to freely breastfeed. Charlotte Purdy came up with the concept of the milk lounge back in 2015 after giving birth to her firstborn son, Bobby. The 23-year-old mother experienced a sense of uneasiness whilst breastfeeding in public places due to the stigma attached, and now wants to bring about a change for the community.
I had Bobby 2015, and I couldn't find anywhere on the high street really that was comfortable, accessible, somewhere to feed him, because I was not the most confident person feeding him. Nowhere to change him that was clean, or you had to buy something to change your child, which I think is a bit stupid. So we sort of just compiled this idea, and then as we started putting it out on Kickstarter, and when we started pushing it on social media that we'd got the idea, everybody added other ideas into it.
Parking charges are set to rise across Nottingham city centre. Lace Market, Broadmarsh and Trinity Square car parks are increasing their prices. This is due to rising demand for parking in the city centre. The price of parking for 2 hours at Broadmarsh and Trinity Square will go up by 10 pence, and at Lace Market will be going up by 20p. This will come into force from today.
I live probably half an hour's drive away on the edge of Lincolnshire, so for me, I'm always going to drive here, but as I say, it's a fairly ad hoc occurrence, so I probably won't notice it so much. If you're having to travel into the centre every day, £1-2 a day more, that starts to add up. That's £40 a month. It's nearly £500 a year. So I guess people might start to reconsider how they travel.
Nottingham's independent restaurant scene is booming according to a new study, with numerous restaurants in the city receiving great reviews and impressive growth over the last 3 years. One of the diners that's gathering popularity at a rapid rate is Sexy Mama Loves Spaghetti. Their head chef believes it's the freshness of the food that's enticing the locals.
I think it's the fresh ingredients you use in the food, and food cooked fresh to order. People like fresh food, I suppose. That's what it is. We do sort of Italian food, but it's all mainly fresh food to cook to order. That's what we do, every day. That's what we do every day.
A Nottingham-based street food outlet has recently been nominated at this year's Food and Drink Awards. Street Food Revolution is run from the smallest of spaces in a former disused alleyway next to Rough Trade. Having been nominated for a Best City Centre Experience and Outstanding Service, Suki Homan, who shares the cooking with her brother Robbie, spoke of her delight at receiving the nomination.
It means the world, really. Just make my mum and dad proud, and definitely my granddad as well. He was a chef, so just getting him a copy of the newspaper when it came out was amazing, and then being nominated is just, I don't know, it's something nice for Nottingham, I think, as well, something different, to have places like this to kind of be put on the map, because there's not that many street food places around at the moment in Nottingham.
Nottingham Loves Cocktail Festival is coming to the city for the first time ever next month. Bars such as Pepper Rocks, Bunk and the Curious Manor Townhouse and Tavern are already excited for the wristband-only event. The main aim of the festival is to promote safe drinking through quality instead of quantity. Co-assistant manager of the Curious Townhouse tells us while they're taking part.
I think we've got a lot of talent here and we want to display that, and Nottingham Loves Cocktails, the Loves Cocktails brand, it's the first time it's ever been in Nottingham, and I feel like the brand itself wants to expand and actually get involved because we're very cocktail led as a company anyway. So I feel like taking part just sort of puts us out there and sort of lets us know to the rest of the bartending community that we're in spirit with the rest of the cocktailing world as such. We just really look forward to take part.
A professional boxer from Derbyshire, whose manager reckons a star will be born, is set to fight for the Midlands area bantamweight title on Saturday. taking on Northampton-born fighter 26-year-old Ashley Lane. CBJ's Carlton Smith reports.
With pace, power and precision, an opportunity he's dreamed of since he was a boy. 21-year-old Indy Sanger trains at One Nation Boxing Gym in hope of securing the Midlands area bantamweight title on Saturday against 26-year-old Ashley Lane. Indy, a devoted Sikh, speaks of his fighting style and the support he's received so far.
My fighting style is just like Prince Nassim and Floyd Mayweather. I like to be, because I'm a southpaw, I like to get in with the shots and everything like that. So yeah, man, I like to counter-punch a lot, so yeah, I like to be a counter-puncher on the front foot, so I can box either ways anyway, counter-punch on the front foot or the back foot, so yeah, they've reacted really good. I've had enough support since all my fights. You know what I mean, I've been sponsored by good people, a lot of Sikh people, so you know what I mean, it's nice to keep everything all close and you know what I mean, keep on going to the Gurdwara and training and that.
Former heavyweight boxer Clifton Mitchell signed Indy when he was just 16 years old. A boy back then with a good shot and no technique. But after years of training, Clifton describes Indy as a more complete boxer and expects him to reach new heights in his boxing career.
I'll tell you what, he's going to blow it up, mate. That kid now, yeah, if he does what he's supposed to do, or what he's potentially, you know, all with a bit of luck and a bit of guidance from me, picking the right fights, he'll blow it up, mate. He's worth millions. But I picked him, and I see it. And like I said, you know, we're not taking nothing for granted regarding Ashley Lane, good fighter. So, you know, I would take this fight for Indy if I didn't think he could win it.
You thought about what you want to do, knockout, points?
Yeah, I want to definitely knock this kid out. I'll make a statement. I'm going to do a real professional job on this kid, and then when I'll be ready to knock him out, probably be about the 6th round. So, yeah, man.
Undefeated with 5 wins, including 1 knockout so far, and with his biggest fight of his career just under a day away, the flashy and exciting Indy Sanger is making his final preparations as he attempts to bring the title home. Carlton Smith, CBJ News, Derby.
Now away from the boxing ring with a roundup of the rest of the weekend sport, here's Josh Spragg.
In ice hockey, the Nottingham Panthers take on their arch rivals, the Sheffield Steelers, at the Nottingham Ice Arena tonight in their penultimate game of the season. Nottingham Rugby make the short trip up the M1 tomorrow when they face Rotherham Titans in the English Championship. And the Nottingham Varsity Series kicks off at Lady Bay with the Rugby League on Saturday afternoon. We'll have more on these stories at 4 p.m.
And finally, for your weather. This evening is looking clear and dry with highs of 11 degrees. The weekend ahead will be bright with highs of 12 and lows of 4 overnight on Saturday, with Sunday not looking too different. That's all we've got time for now. I'll see you at 4 o'clock. Goodbye.